Good morning, YouTube. Happy hump day to all of you folks. Say good morning, Rosie. Say good morning, Rose. That's a good girl. Hope y'all are having a good week. I just got back from taking my little angels to drop them off at school and had to go to Walmart and get some dog food for the mud in there. So, a few things I wanted to talk to all you beautiful people about this morning. And I even made a list. There's the list. We're going to call this one Break the Internet. As everybody's aware that Mr. Tucker Carlson's in Russia, presumably and probably to interview Putin. Should be on X or Twitter or whatever you call it in a few days, maybe even today or tomorrow. And then it'll be on the YouTube if YouTube allows it, which I highly doubt they will, because they like to control the narrative. And YouTube's cracking the whip again. So I encourage you to, if you like my videos and want to continue to hear what I have to say and answer all your comments and stuff, feel free to follow me on Rumble. There's a link down there somewhere. I think it's fixed. If not, let me know, and I'll just screenshot it and put it on the community page. How's that sound, everybody? So what else do I want to talk about today? I think there's nothing wrong with it. We're only getting one side of this thing going on over in Europe, so I'm all for free speech. And another thing I wanted to talk about, and if it does go on X, it's liable to break the internet. It probably get as many views as when Tucker interviewed President Trump. Everybody knows about the failure to impeach the Department of Homeland Security Chief Alejandro Mayorkas. Jackass, looks like Uncle Fester off the Addams Family. I'm not sure the states, but the 4 Rhinos that voted with the Democrats to keep the jackass from being impeached are Ken Buck, Tom McClintock, Mike Gallagher, and Blake Moore. So if you live in a district that one of these Rhinos is in, please get rid of these people. Send them to the unemployment line. Of course, they'll probably get a job lobbying for somebody and make more money. And of course, Potato Head blames Biden for the open borders because they told him to say it. Potato Head doesn't really know where he's at from minute to minute. And I have no pity for him, piss on him, because he asked for this. So I have about as much pity for him as I have for an MS-13 member that's coming across here. Piss on Joe Biden. And in an embarrassment that should be a signal to drop out of the race and be out of the news cycle forever, Nikki Haley, please drop out. She lost in a landslide in the Nevada primary to none of these candidates, and she was the only one there on the ballot. So, Nikki Haley, be gone. Go away. Don't come back. And a little bit of good news this morning. Rona McDaniel, and if you don't know who that is, that's the chairwoman of the Republican National Committee, Mitt Romney's niece, or as I like to call him, Pierre Delecto, is going to resign after the South Carolina primary. And goodbye and good riddance. What a joke she is. And I am watching last night's crisis report. And we'll get back to it as soon as I make my little video, but I highly recommend watching that. Either he starts about 10:30 Eastern time every night, or you can catch it like I do some days on the replay. So Rosie's really likes that. And those are just some of the headlines I saw yesterday that caught my eye. And we all know Israel is shifting troops up to their northern border with Lebanon, so that's going to get real mean and real ugly real fast. The Houthis are still attacking ships in the Red Sea, so things aren't escalating. Our little bombing runs ain't doing no good. The Iran-backed militias in Iraq are still lobbing missiles at our troops over there, so that could get real ugly real fast too. So things aren't de-escalating in the least. Uh, and I also want to mention all the farmers' protests across Europe. They're in Spain now. I read this morning. Italy, Germany. I'm not sure about Italy. Germany, some of the Dutch countries, and Ireland. So the world is on fire, but you won't see anything in our mainstream media about it. They just want you to believe that in sunshines and rainbows and unicorn farts, everything's okay. It'll be all right. Nothing's happening in the world that you need to be aware of. So find you some alternative news sources. The Crisis Report is real good. So I'm going to get off here. I've got some pinto beans to put away. And I added a little bit of preps this morning. I added another 4-pack of the Great Value chicken breast and some pintos and a can of diced tomatoes. So not a big prepping run this morning. I have been doing some other prepping stuff that I'll show you later. Has to do with freedom seeds, which I may not show you later. And possibly another dispenser, freedom seed dispenser. So y'all keep doing the things that you're doing. Hopefully I'll get to put a garden out this year. If you have the means and a space, I highly encourage you to put a garden out. Now is the time to learn how to do it if you're not familiar. Experiment. It's trial and error. It ain't as easy as little Mike Bloomberg would make you believe it is. And speaking of Tucker, he's also offered to interview while he's over there the mad midget Vladimir Zelensky, but we all know that ain't going to happen. So that's it for today, folks. I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. I hope everything goes your way. I'm going to get off of here, put up my beans, watch the Crisis Report, and I have a young man I've got to pick up early out of school and take him to the orthodontist. And I've been meaning to show you this, but if you want to know why I prep and what started me down this road, right there you have it. That is my reason. I hope that showed up. Let me try again real slow. I'm a horrible cameraman. That is the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing. So I hope you have a good reason. It's always a good reason. Just start out. You can't buy it all at once unless you're rich. So just steady progress. So that's it. I've rambled enough this morning. I hope you have a beautiful day. Let's remember, let's go Vols. Let's go Brandon. FJB. Don't be scared. Be prepared. And close the damn border. And God bless America. Later, folks. Talk to you soon.